I'll give you the essay topic here, human resource development, training and development today after this class. The topic we have to do is what we're going to do today. It just needs to be understood because of the has some idea about the human resources training and development, or HRD in short. Because of that, let me also say a few things. I know last time we were talking about the macro and micro levels of resource development. I talked about the macro, which is the national level. At the national level, we are also talking about the government's role in preparing its citizens. Every government must be distributed. If I come a budget session, come to allocation of funds to Ministry of Education, to Ministry of Labor, there is a need for you to be prepared. Because I'm not a some organization in the environment for the and if the government is not strong, is not vigilant in preparing its citizens, then the also come. Garbage in, garbage out, that's how I see it. Garbage means that when you feed with the wrong information, it will also give you wrong output. Because garbage in means garbage out. The computer may not correct, it may just process the wrong information. So it's the same thing. If we have garbage in, there will be garbage out. What does that mean? What it means is that at macro level, if the government does not prepare its citizens, then it means the citizens that will be found in the workplace will be a reflection of what is coming outside. So if there is lawlessness, for example, then you should also be prepared to have lawless human resources in organizations. You know, just to do with the building up from the homes to the schools to the workplace. developing the competencies and skills of people. We are talking about knowledge and competencies and attitudes of people in an organization. That is what development is all about, human resource development. But it's not all that easy because there are so many factors in changing the attitudes of people. And from the end of school, they say, I am what I am because of my background and my upbringing. You are what you are because of your background and your upbringing. The process we go through determines what type of people will be in the organization at the micro level. And it is always believed to be, particularly I'm very young, up to around 5 years, that sana kule family environment they would say the macro level produce very hostile individuals. It will produce the people in organizations that are very violent. Nijifurahishe mtu akakumtuzaga kama kadi tu psychologists mina vile umaprizo na this mina maprizo na njaa I don't know what manao ama funa wani background ya mtu anaokuwa is he capable of killing mtu. So they look at the background. Oh, I want very violent. Don't keep him as such. Come together at school again. She's the neighbor, not necessarily neighbor. Come together and so and it's not necessarily to number in like about things. They can ask about their school, they around the truth, they don't see the radiates and obviously I do assist in that board. You know, we have from that school, I government private school. Because I know to we just from my hobby. And this is how I do this board. There's one thing. So even if I go to school, when you have a minute and that week, because I go to school, that's the problem. Now, in the end, I know necessarily what is the reason for this? So I always ask him, why do you want to mean that? But so you look at that, that macro level, and the one I have with that, I got micro organization, this thing will transfer. So that's why the government has a duty to take care of all its citizens. Because this is the point where we will draw people to work in organizations. That's what it means. So if we process the garbage, then we have garbage in organizations. So we need to have programs, the Ministry of Youth Development. That ministry is kind of forefront in preparing new people to go into the macro environment. We are just watching and saying, no, we are not. What are we doing? Because it's a national issue. The government should introduce it into social so that we bring out productive citizens in the micro level. We had the program, I'm not in favor of this kind of team or achieve. My sons, stay on the school. It's famous, because famous means because in that I'm a little bit triggered, my young pioneers. You must see this league did that how you say I'm not of our age. My young pioneers and I just said with the yoke of Israel. They should promote agriculture among the youth. They must have training base, and I'm all over from Karonga right down on side. Almost every district has a training base. When I'm working with that, 10 months, I and it was agriculture. Now, that was preparing people to be hard workers. Of course, my people are working. What they did now is to also go to secondary school. To secondary school, when you are in Form 3, from a Macaron holiday, summer holiday, Macaron for 2 months. That time, Macaron from August to September and October. So, I'm at the time we can go for training base for 1 month. I remember me joining, and it was for free. So you just engage with the friend for 1 month. So for example, when you come from August, September, October, November, February school. So August, that month, if you like, some of the courses that if you like, you register. They are for example, myself and my group, I'm actually now one were sent to what is called Chifumbe training base in for 1 month. No, these things help. They help because they prepare you for that type of action. So in short, what I'm trying to say is the macro level and the micro level is that they are related. They are related because they talk to each other. You need a very sound macro strategic human. So what alien plan yesterday, that yesterday will now be this one. Which is the next one? Strategic HRD. In any the plan you see is very important. Strategic human resource development. Meaning examine how far we can understand strategic human resource development. And the HTML will be around that area, the strategic HR. Now, first of all, let's understand this. I know I've talked to you about it, but now it is coming. I also want to start with this again, so that we can communicate or connect to human resource development. Strategic comes from strategy. Because talking actually will be based on strategic human resource development. In other words, we don't just train people for the sake of training people. We don't just draw people for the sake of drawing, but they must be strategic, and that's very key. If I'm talking about resource management, we should know something about strategic human resource development. This is also a strategy about yes, one thing is I'm sure. We post in other strategic management. Masters Master of Science in Strategic Management. So the word strategy, my organizational leader was not using strategic plan. I'm in strategic plan now for the next 5 years. I think 2 days ago from Zuzu. Community announced that is machine in detect stolen phone. So phone yani basoa. In that machinery, they need to detect to go for and they're able to do that. That's part of the strategic plan. So when you're strategic, as I say, the word strategic has got a military origin. The environment was looking at HRD. And we are talking about strategic HRD. Military. What do the military do? What does the military do? When we talk about the military, we are talking particularly about the army, my defense force, the military. Now, when you jump, there are certain things. One month where I went to training base now for 1 month, my strategy. Okay. Strategic is a military which has to do with the tricks. I will define them like that today. These are defining strategy in that tricks to defeat an enemy. That's the best part. Okay. That's how they define strategy from the point of view of military. It's tricks. A trick to defeat an enemy. That's the strategy. But I'm talking about going on and that. We should start from there because I want to come to HRD. I'm about to watch one and that.
as my mother, they are easily defeated. Because Mutuja Amavangana, because of Kandin, you think that's a slave winner, you think that's a slave winner for a while. Because I'm going to have action, and I will be over, and we stop there, and then it was one of on your hand. So this is winning time. You take, you know, 500, you win 5,000, and you lose 5,000 to that. Now, I'm always happy. That's what I mean by strategy. Those people that will be passing by, as one, that's probably, people are winning here. Not knowing that I'm only making you and my friend and the other one win. So you just put in 1,000 deposit to come at my age, just you win the rest 1,000, I give you the rest 1,000. Now, those people that are passing by, because it's a trick. Strategy means how you can cheat someone. And that's what happens in such things. So there's an element of deceit. Okay? There's an element of deceit. There's an element of cheating. It's a well-planned thing. It's a well-planned thing. A strategy is a well-planned thing. Because it originates from the inside. Okay, that's one. The other one that you can also relate to strategy is the art of war. The art of war. The art of war is also strategy. The art of war. The art of war. It's another area that we might only not get from the meter. How do they defeat an enemy? They have got an art of war. They know how to win. I'm not concerned on these strategies. How can they cheat? How can they defeat an enemy? That is the art of war. South Africa. In South Africa, akafunwa kukira mahali kuzibirira kuna pange zikeza Djibouti. Then they use the art of war. I'm using a trick in a strategy. But I mean, I have this special branch of this surviving for my young people on the bar. So when they go in the bar, I'm almost a bar owner. I just told them to get my app. That's what they do. That's how they catch them. So the special branch people are CID, women and known as say, they will go into a bar and for them to know who are Malawians. They are Malawians. Say, do you have Malawian music? I have the patients in Malawi. Come on, like a room. The other one of the stage, I mean, I talk to you how to Malawi. Because music in Nigeria is why you do it, so I'm watching. Only know idea, because of Malawi. That's one way of defeating an enemy. So to achieve that genetic origin strategy. Okay, it comes to origin strategy. Then understand this because we're doing a strategic charity. It has to do with the art of war. Much more than that. Strategy has to do with how to survive. How to survive. Or survival techniques. Survival techniques. That is strategy. Survival techniques. How do you survive? Survival techniques. That's a strategy actually. How do we survive? We need a strategy. Otherwise we'll die. Otherwise we will die. Look at what is happening currently. Meat is very expensive. And yet we have to eat and we have to survive. So then often we say we need to develop strategies of survival. Family don't save alone. They have to develop a strategy of survival. That's part of the strategy. Strategy has to do with how to survive. Survival techniques. You have to get means of survival. But down you need to do it to be strategic. Otherwise, I'm just telling you, current government will need to have a strategy. That's how to survive. Another one which has to do with strategy is how to stand above competitors or competition. How to stand above competition. What it means is the same thing as survival. How to stand above competition. That is the strategy. So a strategy is a plan. A strategy can easily be, for our purposes, the strategy is a plan, carefully thought, carefully drawn, that explains the survival of an organization. So a strategic plan will be a carefully thought plan, drawn and explains the survival of an organization. How do we survive? For example, from 2023 to 2028, what are we going to do? How are we going to survive? Human resources should have a strategic plan. You are always the center. My organization should become the center of strategic plan. How will we survive from 2023 to 2028? Then come on the strategy, look at why are you existing? Why were you established? Why was the company? Okay, what is the aim? Okay, company A and E. First, what is the reason for having this company? Meaning this is my mission. Okay. Meaning, why do we exist? Why do we exist? In our plan, my management. First of all, before I know why are you doing that business? Why are you doing that? Why is it have to do the university? What is the reason? So the people who started this university will tell you, no, we started this university because we wanted the people to think ahead and stay ahead. So you find that the University of Longo University says, think ahead, stay ahead. So there is a reason why it was established. Now, the other one would be vision. Why? What do you want to be? For example, in the next 5 years, do we want to see the University of Longo as it is now, or we want to see the University of Longo a different sort of university? That's the vision. So the government strategic plan, because we want to see survival mechanisms. A strategy has to contain survival mechanisms. How you do your service better, how you survive, how you beat competition, all those factors. And when you look at these things, when you have done this, you also look at what we call SWOT analysis. I'm sure you have heard about this before, SWOT analysis. You look at strengths, you look at weaknesses, you look at opportunities, you look at threats. The strategic plan, because we want to look at tricks to defeat an enemy. We want to do the art of war. In war, there are so many tricks that you play against the enemy. How to survival techniques, and how to stand above competition. That all these have to do with strategy. And the strategic plan will be something that is carefully drawn plan that explains the survival techniques of an organization. And you look at why are we here? What are we supposed to be doing? 2, what do we want to be? 3, what will be our problems? So you look at the SWOT analysis, it can be 3 circles. Again, it can be micro and macro. When you talk about strengths and weaknesses, it can be in 10. When you talk about threats and opportunities, I'm a macro. So these are macro, and these are micro. Sorted in a kind that way. Micro and macro. Internal and external. So the threats and the opportunities are macro. The strengths and the weaknesses are internal. Even if you know it's SWOT analysis. Strengths, weaknesses, opportunities, and threats. Because what we want is to look at how we can develop a strategy that makes us survive. Because that's what strategy is all. So we want to survive. Now, having said this, what is strategic HRD? Okay. What is strategic human resource development? What is strategic human resource development? Strategic human resource development is seen as a proactive system which is linked to strategic planning and cultural change. Strategic SRD is a proactive. It's a proactive system with linked to strategic planning. Proactive system linked to strategic planning. The proactive system linked to strategic planning and change. Change of an organization. Change of organization. Now again, at this stage, yes, the competitor statement. I have explained what strategy is. I have tried to explain what a strategy is. And I'm saying now when we come to human resource development, it means we are doing a proactive. Proactive means advanced detection and solving an issue. And even defining in that way, because this is very important. Being proactive, it means you have got advanced detection and solving an issue. That's proactive. Because this one is proactive. Pro means before. So pro means before. And active means before action. Before the real issue happens, you need to be proactive. Okay, proactive. So the pronoun. There will be a pronoun or a pro something. So proactive means before action. For example, when now we are expecting another cyclone this year, so the government needs to be proactive. By being proactive, it means it must take action before the actual thing happens. So what is a proactive system in strategic HRD? What does this mean? By being proactive, I think we should expand that proactive. By being proactive, strategic HRD, using HRD can be proactive, meaning it takes action before the actual thing happens. Can be proactive by one, in the process, in the acquisition of its workforce. That's how it can be proactive. Proactive, it's a proactive system. So strategic HRD, when we say strategic HRD, we are saying it should be a proactive system. Proactive system has to do with the way we acquire our human resources. Selection of people. Do you know the only terms of game football match? You might want us to be essential of human capital management. You can see Matimu Aminama Kunzekea for the next season in Western. Those teams that prepare are always proactive. And so I think the Gamma season I have to come busy. What would it? The Gamma now, Baronga, start with now, within Hamas symbol. That's being proactive. That's being proactive. That is what proactive means. Before the actual thing happens, you already take preventative measures here. So it's the same thing here. How can strategic human resource be described as proactive system? It is in the way you acquire your workforce. When you want to employ people, or you want to know about the business, you need to use a strategic exercise. You have to be proactive. You should be proactive because that's a strategic exercise. So you can be proactive in the acquisition of its workforce. For example, you have an organization in the nature of A and E. You have to be very proactive. You have to be very proactive. What would be the age gaps? Age range. Let's be proactive. For example, if A and E, let's assume that A and E, A and E, and it deals very much with the youth. It means that you might also include in the age between 25 and 35. You might also need maybe in about 45 and above for Moshe. So you can have about 80 people around this and about 2 people around that. That's being proactive. Them generally is better setting. That's being proactive. That's being strategic. Organization young said in Daniel they will not be able to handle it. So but you still need even who are survivors who might be able to be mature. But most of the people that are working in your organization must be appealing. You are fashion designer. Fashion designer, who are designing and official and t-shirt, printing. They will follow and selling your product. It must be strategic. You must be proactive. If you take people like me, age 55 and above, and you say, I can market like t-shirt, since they can check, because they will look at that and they will look at me. They will remember strategy based on this. So in business, in organizations, strategic means you must have a proactive acquisition system. The way you get acquisition of workforce means the way you recruit and select people or HR into the organization. Matters. One thing, the way you get people into the organization matters. It matters quite a great deal. You can't have quite all the people doing a business that is targeting the young, then you have not been strategic. Remember, our strategy has to do with defeating competition, defeating or winning, and so on, the art of war, and so on. So this is how you get people in your organization. All in people should be there. People should be there. I don't know whether now I told you about if I told you it's okay, I will repeat. Strategic. There is a shop. Shop Union is a very nice place in Pamawambi because it's on the way to most of these schools. So I've got a granddaughter Normally, before I come here, you know, to see our school. And this shop is very convenient. Now, what you notice is that in the morning, from a car to lunch, I've got Dixie, I've got Sangalo, I've got Jan, enjoy Jan Granada in the school. Now, there was a time, I mean, I'm a Greeker, and I didn't go to be the owner. Now, I can tell you who had problems. I'm actually in the school. Because it's all, the people who are I don't know what you can have, I'm going to get money, I don't know what you want. Very next question. What president does another question for you? Yeah. So you can try to put it, and I remember even as man, I'm at the best of about, no, brain enjoy, they could have what I want now, keep on doing this to school. So there were these criticisms. And starting them to another state. I don't know, maybe I am a they're always too slow. So you put in 1 hour, 1 card. I tell you very fast. But nobody don't even wait. Or don't you wait again? And she knows, no, I'm going to pull up Gamba or I'm going to pull into a woman. So you very enjoy. At some other then we'll give man about 10% free. That's being strategic. That's being proactive. So just simply by changing from where we have 1 hour business is going on. Otherwise people will complain. That's what we mean by saying you should be proactive. HRD, strategic HRD is proactive in the way it acquires or recruits and selects its people into the organization. That's being proactive. So we are saying strategic HRD is proactive system. And it is also linked to the strategic plan. Because the strategic plan, as I said, it is a well-thought plan which has to look at a particular journey that the organization will go through. Okay? That the organization will go through. From 2023, the University of Lilongwe has got 1 campus. But in our strategic plan, by 2028, we want to have 3 campuses. We want to have a campus in Nsusu, we want to have a campus in Blantyre, and we want to have a campus in Mamoshi. Right, so this one will be 4. That's what now we put as a strategic plan. Now, when you have that, you have to know why are you doing this? Because you want to stand above competition. It's still the issue of strategy, big strategy. You want to win, you want to survive. You have noticed that the number of students who are online in Zambia, and it's true, I've noticed we have so many online students. Even this course in human capital management, I also have, I think, 3 or 5 students. One is in Nzosu, she works for the bank, she's an online student. There's another one in Blantyre, I think 2. So you can see, these can now make us fly. Because we don't want to lose those students. We want them to access education easily. So assuming we want to have a strategic plan up to 2028. So the second part of this strategic, apart from being proactive, is the strategic plan. It is linked. HRD is linked. How? If we have statement D, first I've explained what it means by proactive. Proactive means the way you acquire workforce. How you recruit and select. It must be strategic. And I've also given you an example of this. That you have a company that is targeting anti-aging. You need mostly also to engage young people because they will have their language is the same. They will talk the same language. So they can easily understand each other. So you need to be strategic. We are appealing to old people, then you put on board the old people. Because in New York, you have 50 to 60 years, you have a problem. One thing. You want to speak in Zanzibar. The moment you stand here, and here you are not saying, you are going to. What can you tell us? Moses, what can you tell us? One more, even if, as much thing, what I'm telling you is very true. Sometimes it's not much underrated just because of it. And because it's addressing at our level. So you stand up and you come here with your bag, you sit here and say, good afternoon, gentlemen. We're not supposed to have that. Already I've put the area. So strategic has to do with, you need to send the right people to do the right things. If I want to send a thief to catch a thief. Because if you dress in the matter, you need to dress in the matter. Because if you dress in the matter, do I was actually telling another group, many of my children many of career traffic jam. Many of from area 49, which is a figure by Shubu. Now, I've got my last born, Adventist University. There, I on off semester. I will be okay. Because from where I started, I didn't think anybody anymore. I tell you, within 20 minutes, you are completely so stick to myself. Hey, like I said, I didn't know no. Hey, so you can go buy this one from the kids and that. As close to the bin of the together, but that's going to advance sales. 20 minutes. Why did you get 3 hours? 2 hours. Never see the and so strategy in the meaning, you use the right people for the right thing. That's the acquisition part. That's why we're saying strategic HRD is a proactive system. Then you explain what proactive means. Now I'm saying it is linked to strategic plan. What does this mean? When it is linked to this, the long plan that an organization has, it means the HRD. Now we are looking at point number 2. How is HRD linked, strategic HRD linked to strategic plan? Let's get a better cast idea. Get a better. When we talk about how is HRD linked to strategic planning, we have said strategic planning is a carefully thought out plan for quite a number of, for stretching for a period, and you want to see how you can survive and how you can grow your business. Macro business strategy, macro human resource strategy. So the HRD is linked to strategic plan in the sense that it is the SP, the strategic plan, includes an HRD strategy. Every strategic plan includes a component of human resource development strategy, meaning the quality, the competences, skills, and knowledge of people, of HR, that will be required. Over the period of the strategic plan. That is how it is linked to strategic plan. What I was trying to say is what type of people are we going to have. The one of the many human resource management is simplified. For example, the strategic plan they have issues like at one point you need a marketing manager. I've seen they have recruited one. At one point you will need such a person. So these people they have to link to the strategic plan. They have to be linked to the strategic plan. They cannot just be taken or we need to recruit somebody to be doing this. No. So the human resource development is linked to strategic plan. This has to do with an HRD strategy within the strategic plan. And this spells out the competences, the skills, and the knowledge, even the issues of succession planning. Issues of career development will be included in the strategic plan. How are you going to develop your people? How are you going to ensure that these people are going to deliver? What techniques have you put in place? The tricks. It's a trick. It's a tactic. How do you survive? I believe my defense force, Amakason Trials, Panotangari Pujimenti, of this legal height or concern, the Pujimenti Makaraban they practice. I'm Georgie, my general is my lieutenant in a cabin, so you need young blood. So it's strategic. It's strategic HRD. It's linked to the strategic plan. All the time the Malawi Defense Force has to have active soldiers. Very active, very powerful, very courageous, very energetic young people. An organization for its continuity discusses the issues of succession planning. Who should take over? There must be arrangements in this strategic HRD. Who is going to take over? Not only in Malawi, but even in Africa, to lead this succession plan. And yet succession planning is a very good key HRD strategy. You see, for continuity, strategic HRD is for continuity of operations, of the organization, for continuity. And that has to do with strategy. That my business, business at stake, to do the strategic HRD. Because we don't see the continuity. I remember and I still remember this. When I had applied for electricity, it took me 2 years. You applied for electricity in 2017, and you find that they did not come to connect. think the issues of linking strategic HRD into the strategic plan is for succession planning, continuity of operations, and it's also for career development. This is a very important point. If you analyze the meaning of strategic human resource development: one, proactive system; two, linking it to strategic plan. And on that one, issues of continuity. Most of our businesses in Africa and in Malawi, they don't have this strategic HRD of continuity, of linking it to the overall strategic plan. That's why the moment the owner dies, the business dies. You shouldn't, and you was only from there, and agree with me. Malawi, the moment the owner of the business dies, the business also dies. The Nakala, without electricity, and I applied 2017 in the house I'm living in. Electricity, I think I wanted 2019, no, 2020. About 3 years, no connection. And the penalty over there, I completely stopped going to Westcom. Because if you go, game, I was a little roundabout, we look at our house, also the crossroads. Just moving. I know, the crossroads, the police from office. I know, we don't go to game. I'm going to run about this. That's what this is from everybody. So please, again, I just put that. Now, in 2018, I said, for the sake of keeping Madam Reneo and my wife in Donauti, we didn't care much. The only problem was how to charge my phone because we had no electricity. But then I was also saying some of my sons, I'm aware of never holding the channel. So they will mix the issue of television and so on. So I went to company Nagamanga Solar, and the installed solar, which was very powerful. In fact, I remember I always saved my house in 24 hours because they put in a very powerful solar system. The only thing you can't do with that solar is ironing and much fridge. In terms of TV and everything, my life is 24 hours, even security lights. Now, what I'm saying is, since that installation from 2018, I've never had any serious problem with the solar. The batteries are the same batteries they gave me. My lights, I just spent the whole night on just solar, up to morning, till your back switch off for morning. I've never had even dim lights. So with this scope now is also good. Because another thing I connect my is 2020, not 2019 moment. But the point I'm trying to say is, now a friend of mine, neighbor, I don't know everybody, said, take me to the one Anna Bangiran install solar. And I said, yes, he did a very good job. So I took him to Ganimo. I'm here for solar. I took him to Ganimo, only to find the office closed. So I said, I'm aware, because it was completely sealed. So there are some phone numbers there. I also had a phone number. I tried one, it would not be answered. It was just ringing. I tried another one. The one who responded was the woman. They do that. Now, to the office, for solar, and then you don't know that the man died. So I was also shocked. I was not aware of it. I'm more than this year. They do so much business, business is just closed. And he was not disclosing to his wife. So I'm going to sleep and say, what do I mean? Also, business natural. What am I talking about? Succession planning is part of strategic human resource development. When you are doing a business, you must know who is going to take off. Because something can happen. You must know who is going to take off. That's why, and another guy, innovate at your age. If you are not yet married, it's also part of succession planning. You know, it's very painful. For example, if my wife does not do anything, I'm going to when I die, I am going to be one big those type of women. So my son, I'm going to show you Mango. The other friend, I said, I'm also wondering when I go to don't just marry somebody who will be using doing nothing. Zima Buddha when you die, and that's good advice, it's true. Zima Buddha, as a Buddha, no, much fun really active. The lady should also be good. Kufa, she will not miss you so much apart from I've lost a husband. She should be able to should be able to send them to school. Yeah, Umari will continue that. I think this is the way my family should be built now. Not our family, because it was like the woman becomes your responsibility. And the moment you die, that's the end of the woman. Let's take that attitude. It must be an element of continuity. Anna is a leader to be a dad that's for my mind, I'm a visa, I'm a that's absolutely Anna's own difference with I mean, I'm going to do my what. And you move from a house in Malaysia 20,000 and you go to Morocco and you put that you got 50,000. Anna told you to so we confuse them. Just because the dad is dead. No. Let's have this thing. That's strategic charity. So the strategic charity they are proactively assisting. The type of partner you choose should be proactive. And you should always ask yourself, will this, let's say we have 2 children, when you're done away, what do you need to stand down here? Will my wife continue to the standard that's part of being proactive. Secondly, you need these issues. Continuity purposes. Continuity is very important. Yes, the dad is gone, but the children have to at least enjoy the money. Also, his dad will and he was the one who was bringing money. So the same thing happens in the